What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cozy Womb Podcast. My name is Shan, mama of the girls. All right, so we back. And I didn't go anywhere, but I was focused on a Father's Month appreciation, where I did episodes with different people talking about their fathers. So I'm back with our regular Cozy Womb Podcast episodes, and I want to talk about dad still. Ta-da! I want to talk about how dads make a big difference. Okay? Fatherhood that's healthy is a beautiful thing to watch and experience. Fatherhood is like the epitome of planting a seed and watching it grow into a plant that will never die. Okay? But, human beings do die. But once you're a father, you're always a father. Okay? Fatherhood for men who want to be fathers is very exciting. To watch a child figure out what parts of them are similar to their dads is exciting. And for me as a mom, it makes me very happy to watch my children discover why this is their dad and what about them is similar. And this is why the only explanation for women who think less of fathers is that they're jealous or never experienced love or dedication of a good father. Because if you as a woman experience what it was like to have a great father, or miss out on having a great father around, you would never deny that for your kid, because you know how important that is. You know how it shaped you. You know what holes you felt growing up that you wouldn't want your child to miss out on. So even for me, where I did know my dad and I did have a relationship with my dad, and it went from being very consistent to be very inconsistent to non-existent, I know that it's very important for me to get out the way when it comes to my daughters so they can have a great relationship with their dads, and I value that. So this episode, I just wanted to talk about fathers a little bit in a way that they're usually not talked about, where a lot of people today feel like they're so easily to be dismissed, and it's okay to dismiss them, and it's not okay to dismiss them. And that's what I want to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode.
Do you suffer from headaches, digestive problems, maybe even sleep issues? Well, Botanically Blended is an all-natural, handcrafted, raw botanical tea line that crafted teas that treat and relieve the symptoms that accompany these ailments, like pain, inflammation, swelling, rash, and fluid retention. The teas are taken easily and simply. We offer tea consultations so we can help people that may need to address certain needs, and for those that are looking for more guidance. In order to schedule a consultation, you can go to www.botanicallyblended.com, or you can go to our Instagram at botanically_blended and DM us and set a consultation up through there, which also includes a full-size tea. Get blended and drink yourself to better health.
Here we go.
Back to the show. Fathers make you feel safe as a kid, and they make you feel able to do things that you probably think you can't do. And it never goes away unless that father ruins it, or becomes inconsistent in that child's life. That feeling never goes away. You can be a whole adult and feel way better with your dad in the room, right? You feel way more motivated and encouraged with your father in the room. Kids are more emotionally happy when their fathers are around consistently and spend the time to build a bond with them. Fathers are the first men sons imitate and daughters admire, okay? For daughters, dads are the first men they trust and they love 110%, right? So a lot of times when fathers may break their daughters' hearts young, they get like this stale notion in their minds when it comes to boys and men, you know. So that's why it's really important that that doesn't happen, or that's not experienced. Daughters learn how to care, give, and show up for men in their lives because of their experience with their fathers. So if that's not a great experience for them, more than likely when your daughter gets older, their relationships with men and males might not be the healthiest, okay? Unless they have a mentor in their life growing up, or a grandfather or an uncle that stepped in to show them like what a respectable man is, what a father should be. Someone that cares about you would do this, someone that doesn't care about you would do that, you know. Those examples are very important when raising daughters. Examples of what a man is very important when raising a son. So I think on both ends, having a father, whether you have a daughter or a son, is very important. I love when my daughters spend time with their dads because I want them to see a part of who they are. I want them to experience their fathers on their own level. I don't want to be an influence on who their fathers are based upon my experience. I want them to experience their fathers, period. It gives them balance. It gives them good discipline, good self-awareness, wisdom, financial maturity, and maybe style or sport know-how. I don't know. But I think dads give kids identity, and they motivate them to do more, and they encourage them to do more, and they make them feel powerful and fearless. And so,
what's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
to see a child not even experience that, it's kind of like not allowing your child to explore their full potential. And my daughters will defend their dads in anything, as they should. And I love the bond that they've created with their dads over time. I used to be close to my dad, but once he made me feel like an obligation, I let go of it. And I don't want them to experience that. And if I would have held on more, maybe I would have had better relationships, because maybe there are some questions that I had as a teenager that I could ask my dad about men or boys or males that my mom probably couldn't give me, you know? And I could have had more confidence in school and tried more. I was never the extracurricular activity kid. I never wanted to do sports. There were some games and things that kids did that I was interested in, but I never tried because I always felt scared that I was going to mess up. And I think having a dad encourage me to do something daring, just to try it, would have helped all of that. And so I say this to let people know that moms don't mean more than dads, and dads don't mean more than moms. They all mean more in their different way. And so if you are out here allowing your child to miss that relationship when they have both living parents, figure it out. If you are out here and you know where their father is and they don't have a relationship with their father, figure it out. I had to learn that it's better to take myself out of, what my kids' relationship is with their dads and just let them have one. Whatever it is, let them have it. Because your child is going to figure out who their father is anyway, And it doesn't have to be, they have to live in the same home to be a good dad, or they have to do fatherhood like this to be a good dad. Every father figures out what their level of fatherhood is that works for their child in their way, but we have to give those fathers a space to figure what that is, because mothers start bonding with their child as soon as they know that they are pregnant. Okay, they feed that child every day, they talk to that child, they know what's going to bother that child when they eat, what's going to bother that child the way that they sleep, right? And then when they give birth, that's when they lock eyes and can talk to the baby, and the baby can see them and all of that. But dads first really, really, really bond with that child when that child is born and healthy and out of labor. And it's a lot of pressure to be a good dad if they've never had an example of a good dad. So we always have to keep that in mind. And it's a lot of pressure to be a good father when that man is still struggling to figure out what a father is, who their father is. How can they be a good father if they've never experienced it? And all of that goes into the mix of them being a dad. And the thing about being a dad is you don't get time back. You don't say, you know what, I'm a little confused about being a dad, so I'm going to wait till my child's 8 to really, tackle this. No, you're going to have to figure it out while you're fathering. Okay? And as moms, we have to give fathers space to figure out what fathering is. And a lot of times that comes with not yelling, not fighting, avoiding the negativity, and just doing your thing. And doing your thing might be you might be mothering a lot more at the beginning, and then that father will come around and things will start clicking, and then you'll start to get your break. So for me, it's been a real struggle, because my first daughter, her dad, he still doesn't get it all the way. So I get really frustrated when he thinks it's cool to call in every couple of months, or just FaceTime, and it's not consistent. And I want to get a plane ticket, let me just come so I can see her. And then as soon as he lands, it's I'm a chaperone for him so he can have bonding time with his daughter. But once he gets into my house, it's she's in one room and he's in one room, and he's just chilling in the essence of where his child is, but you're not doing anything with her. And so that's a struggle. And then I have my youngest daughter's dad who I'm gonna come get Ari. I'm gonna come get Ari, I'm gonna pick her up. She could bring her toys. She brings toys from his house. She takes toys from my house to his house. She has a backpack. She has her own space at his house. She has her toys there. She has a bike there. She's comfortable at his house. He'll take her to the park. He wants to do stuff with her Aunt Anya, but it's adjustment right now. Eventually we might get there where that can happen, which is kind of messed up, because before there was a Ari, he was doing that. He was doing stuff with him and Anya, but things went on, and that got a little weird and messed up. So baby steps, we're working back up to it where it can be she can come too. But even though that's not his daughter biologically, he has always treated her as though she was. So it's just an adjustment, but at the same time, I allow him the space to figure out what his father role would be, and he does a good job at it. So I say to say that fathers and mothers are equally important, but I want to push a lot more appreciation on the fathers that are around, that are consistent, that are stepping in and doing it, because you guys do matter and dads make a big difference. Thank you guys for checking out Cozy One Podcast. Peace. Bye.
Bye.